Oh, now it's a fake surgery, right? Yeah, that's why I have the bracelet. Yeah, okay. Well, that's one problem, Oracle. I may not be on. I might not be allowed to get on a plane. I might have to cancel my gigs. That's the problem. I gotta read what the doctor told me. I was fucking out of it. I do know that I was under the knife for 2 hours. 2 hours. And I didn't get home till 8 o'clock last night to watch the Yankees lose again. But they said that I don't know if I can fly. But if I can't, then I got to cancel these gigs. So I don't know. I got to figure that out. But yeah, 2 hours in surgery fucking sucked. I got to talk to the doctor. I know he's going to want to do a follow-up. So let me just tell you what happened. If you want to know, I don't care. If you don't want to know, it doesn't really bother me. I don't give a shit. It's my show. So here's the wrist. Oh, this is the funniest part about this. So here's the wrist. Obviously, it's a new bandage, a new everything. And they came in on this side, and they put in a rod connecting all the bones together, probably diagonally. And then on this side is one chip. Well, I'm sorry. This side's the rod. So they got a rod here, and then there's one chip here, and there's a plate that holds everything together. So 2 hours under the knife. Now I got to worry about staph infection. I got to worry about all of that nonsense. And I also got to worry about when he wants to see me for the x-rays to make sure the procedure was good. And all of this while I'm supposed to be flying to New York on April 14th. So I don't know what I'm going to do. And I meant to call the doctor today. But of course, now I'm allergic to oxycodone. As you all know, I can't take it. Now, watch what's funny about this. So they put in a nerve blocker. Now, I'm going to do this for you. So they put a nerve blocker. So I still can't feel this left part of my arm. So watch this. As soon as I go up like that. Oh, wait, you got to do like this. It's not working now. If I'm lying down. All right, well, if I was lying down, as soon as I get up to this point, I punch myself in the fucking face. I guess it's only when I lie down. Yeah, like, see that jerk reaction? See how that works? So if I'm lying down, my face is right here, it just automatically. I want to thank all the people that donated to my GoFundMe. I'm up to 500 and counting. I didn't want to do it at first, but those idiots did it. So I was like, you know what? Why not? There's power in money. And there's a lot to talk about today. I do want to address something about Rob Saul. Not going to trash him. I'm not going to trash him. But I will tell you, I get it. He says that we weren't close friends. And I get it. He says close friends are for his family. And that's totally understandable. I like Rob. I consider Rob a friend. I wouldn't have invited Rob to the Belmont if I didn't consider him a friend. I was going to take him out to dinner. And if you ask 30 Deeds, we were arranging a ride for Rob so he didn't have to take a bus. That's because I'm a kind human being. And I really do like Rob. And that's a fact, Jack. When Rob was having some criminal issues, I sent him my crime report. He's the only person I ever sent it to. because I considered Rob to be a friend. He did my show a lot, and I was reminded of this by quite a few of my friends who followed Established. I forget some of the kind things that I do because I do so many. But Rob used to credit me for getting his monetization. He said it was because I kept doing John's show, and then those people came over to my show. Hey, whatever. I remember he would say that. But good for him, because I'm happy he's making money. And again, I'm not going to trash him, but the other day I was told he was on the show with Keanu, the girl who ultimately stabbed me in the back for no fucking apparent reason, while I was simply just kind to her, putting her on gigs. I didn't have to do that. I didn't. And I plug her on the radio. I plug her name and Gino's, and we put their pictures in the advertisement, which I thought was pretty cool and being a good guy to them. But Rob was on with Keanu. And this is and Deb from, a nice podcast, Stupid. Now, I'm not going to go crazy, not going to unleash. I'm happy in Rob's sobriety. I wish him the best. I have no problem with him. He had told me, he called me from the rehab. I know that as a fact. I have the number. It's all true. So he must have thought I was a friend enough that he would call me from his rehab. Either way, I was touched when he told me one of the reasons why he did it when we talked, and I was touched. I really was. I was very happy, and I still am very happy for Rob. So there's really nothing to clip here. The only thing that was another kind of shot. Besides, I was never close with John. Okay. All right. I'll take it. You were never close to me. I get it. You were closer with me than you were with Shitware. That's a fact check. You were closer with me than you were Lady K and his mom wife. That's a fact check. But that's whose show you did. But okay. Now, then I hear of this little jab. Now, I have over 600 people who watch me, right? I make pretty good money doing this. And Rob said to Keanu, the only reason people watch are to mock me or something like that, the only reason people watch me are to laugh at me. They don't watch me because they're fans or something like that. Now, okay. It's kind of a little jab. It's uncalled for. People watch me, and Rob did this show because I'm good and I'm funny and I'm a nice person. And I've had a career that nobody else in the Established has had. And Howard found me funny. Jay found me funny. The Tonight Show found me funny. And all the shows after that and all the movies after that. So obviously I've done enough. I've had plenty of my own shows as well. So obviously people see a value to me. Now, I don't know why he said that. It could be sometimes people just say things. So I'm not going to beat him up for it. Yeah, because a lot of my haters say that. Pocky started saying that, Rob. So you're just kind of mimicking Pocky. We just watched to laugh at you. Yeah, that lament has been around for a while. It's nothing new. That's what they say. Let's just agree to disagree. I think people watch me because they find me entertaining. And I do a good show. And I have interesting guests on. And I change things up. And I don't do the same show every day. And I rarely watch clips, and I rarely Snipe. So it's a different show. Do I do silly things? Yes. But that's part of my charm. But that was a dig. And I'm just going to let it roll off my back. Not going to trash Rob. Again, Rob, I wish you well in your sobriety. Skull.
Kingdoms live and die as the seasons pass, only to return once again.
Now, when you talk about doing silly things, Rob, you remember when you used to wear that mask and you would do your shitware impression? And shitware used to scream at the top of his lungs, anti-Semite. Now, Rob, I don't know, maybe you were drinking and you don't recall this. But on numerous occasions, I defended you against the shitware and said, Rob is not being an anti-Semite. That's a novelty nose and glasses. We've all seen him. Rob is not being anti-Semitic. Rob is not anti-Jewish. And I said that on numerous occasions, even when you were on my show, Rob. Now, granted, the glasses and nose, you can consider that silly. But I like silly. I enjoy silly things. But the one thing I did do, Rob, is I stood up for you and I said, that's not anti-Semitic. Shitware is using the anti-Semitic card like he always does, unless your name is Missy B or Anthony Cumia. Then, for some reason, he throws anti-Semitism out the window. But, Rob, I just want to say, just remember, I defended you. Much like I defended you when the shitware was calling you, and Lady K, calling you a dog diddler. And I can't tell you, and anybody who watches this program knows, how many times did I say, Rob is doing a great thing with dogs? He rescues them. He's not diddling any dogs. Stop fucking with that nonsense. He is a good man. And he's rescuing these dogs. How many times, Rob? I think you know what I'm trying to say. I've always been in your corner. And I still will be. I still will be. I think to rescue animals is a great thing. I do it too. I rescued my cats. And when these cats pass, I'll probably rescue a dog as well. Because I love dogs. I love animals. I'm like you in that respect, Rob. So just remember, man, I've always had your back. And I know you're getting used to this new, way. You're not drinking. It's, pride. Obviously, I'd never known that feeling. But, I applaud you. But, just remember that I've always had your back. That's all I'm saying. I'm not trashing you in any way. I'm just saying, just remember, I was always had your back. From the nose and glasses, I argued on your behalf over and over again. To the dog bullshit, I argued on your behalf. And when you needed help with a criminal thing, I was there for you. And you did say that because of doing my show, it helps you get monetized. And you've said that on on numerous occasions. And that's fine. I will always have you back. And I'll always be there for you if you ever need me. And if I do go to the Belmont again, you are invited.